Hi everyone. Hi, I'm Libby. Welcome to Lanka Living and Yoga. Today we go deeper, focusing on upper body conditioning and kindness. So let's start together in child's pose on our mat, Balasana. We take the knees as wide as the mat and we push back, sitting on our heels, creeping the fingers forward and settle into this space. Let's connect up with our breath and come into this space. Start to feel the breath expand the back of the rib cage, and with every exhale we soften. We intentionally elongate the breath with every cycle, and perhaps start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, our Ujjayi breath, to feel that vibration at the back of the throat and calming effect that it has. Let's now take our fingers off the right side of the mat and we'll place the left hand over right and relax. Child's pose twist variation. Opening up the left side body now with every inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Let the back of the neck be long, tucking in the chin slightly. And we take the fingers to the other side. Left hand is underneath, right hand on top now. And we breathe in new energy into that right rib cage and release. Let the head hang heavy. Let the hips remain soft. 1 more breath here. And then we come back to center. Let's take the right hand back and swim. Let's go swimming and circle that arm down. Inhale, the left hand comes up now on its rotation. Exhale, we return to the mat. Again, right hand comes open to the sky. Exhaling, returning. A left hand up. And we return. 1 more on each side. Inhale, we open up the chest. Inhale, and let it all go. Come up to tabletop position, bringing the knees aligned with the hands. Inhale to prepare, reaching high out through the crown of the head and in opposition out through the tail. Exhale, cat pose, Marajasana. Inhale, cow pose, Vijalasana. Exhale, C curve, tuck the chin. Inhale, feel the length across the collarbone. And one last time, exhale, stretching the upper back. Inhale, we reach long and dip the belly. Coming back to tabletop position. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we look over the right shoulder to the right heel. Inhale, we come back to center. Exhale, all the air out, looking over the left shoulder, left heel, and coming back to center. 1 more time on each side. come back to center. Let's start to make little circles with our wrists in one direction, warming up all those little joints, making sure we maintain a long spine, shoulders are relaxed, and we rotate to the other direction. With every exhale, we also remember to wrap our core with those abdominal muscles, keeping our lower back nice and safe and happy. And now let's take the right hand and just ever so slightly, we're going to flip it over. And then with the pressure ever so slightly, we're just going to start to rock forward and back, giving a little bit of a stretch to that forearm. And then flip it over in reverse and the same. Just giving a little bit of stretching, waking up all those little joints and muscles in our wrists. And then coming back to center. Let's take the left hand now, flip it over and just start to apply a little bit of pressure back and forth. Only what feels good for you today. Depending on how much we're using our arms, sometimes this can be quite intense one day and quite gentle the next. Every day is new, every day is different. Flipping it over, right down the wrist now, that forearm, beautiful stretch. That's it. Coming back to all fours and sitting on your heels this time. And if that does not feel good for you, feel free to come to a comfortable seat. Whichever seat you choose, we inhale, we take the right arm up, reverse the swimming, take it to the back of the mat. We take the left arm up, reverse swimming to the back of the mat. Inhale, we repeat the right arm back, this time leaving it behind us. Inhale, we reach high, taking the left hand back, leaving it, pushing through the fingertips, opening up the front body, even dipping the chin or dipping the head back by lifting the chin to the sky. One last breath cycle here, and then coming back. Take a little bit of a shoulder roll, and then in the other direction. Come back to all fours now. Let's take our hands slightly more forward than we would in tabletop position. Engage the core, lift up tall through the crown of the head. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, we're going to lower to the ground. Exhale, we're going to push up from the ground and all the way back into a narrow seated child's pose. Once again, coming forward to prepare. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we push up. Inhale, back to child's pose. And exhale, we soften. 2 more times. Inhale, we come back to starting point. Exhale, we come down to the mat. Apologies, hold for an inhale. Exhale, we push up. Inhale, back to child's pose. Let it all go. Come back to starting. We inhale, we come down to the mat. As we want to exhale on that effort, coming up. And inhale again to narrow child's pose and relax. Come back up to tabletop position. Bring in now the hands so that they're stacked under the elbow and the shoulder, and knees are directly in line with your tailbone. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we tuck the toes and lift up to plank, Plankalasana. 3 deep breaths here. Feel free to lower the knees at any time, keeping a long spine, energy out, shooting out through the crown of the head and the heels or the tailbone in opposition. One last breath here, and let's all rejoin together on our knees. Untuck the toes, bring the front foot in front as a kickstand. Maybe bring the back arm out a little bit and peel open the arm for a side body twist. Let's shoot the bottom leg out for a side kickstand, and let's lift the hips a couple of times. Inhaling for 2, exhaling for 2, inhaling for 2, exhaling for 2, reach high, and coming back down to our tabletop position. Let's push back onto our knees and turn to the other side, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So first of all, let's set up our Plankanasana. We come to tabletop position, we tuck our toes, and on the exhale we lift off, creating a dome in our upper back, energy out through the heels, or if you've remained on your knees, energy through the tailbone in opposition to the crown of the head. 2 more breaths. Wrap the core. You've got this. 1 more breath. And let's all lower to our knees. Untuck the toes. Bring in the left foot now as a kickstand. Adjust the bottom hand if needed. Peel the left hand up to the sky. And then push up to your full kickstand. Let's now lift those hips little by little. Breathing in for 2. Exhale for 2. Breathing in, reach taller. Say hello with your fingers. And breathe. Last time, inhale for 2. That's it. Exhale for 2. And rain it down. Come back to all fours. Let's open up the knees again, coming into a child's position, Balasana twist. So we're going to peel up the right hand towards the sky this time, and we're going to thread it through like a needle and rest on that shoulder, and creep the upper hand forward and relax into this stretch. Breathe in, expand the ribcage, and soften and deepen. 2 more breaths. One more breath. We use our upper hand to support us coming back to center. We peel the left hand to the sky. Inhaling and exhaling, we thread the needle. We take that upper hand over, outstretch, and we breathe. And soften. And 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 breathe. And soften 2 more breaths. One more breath. And we use our hands to assist us to come back to center. Let's now move into a dolphin play. So coming back to tabletop position, we replace our hands with our elbows. We interlace our fingers, tuck the toes, inhale to prepare long spine, and exhale, peeling the hips high. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need, as long as the hips are rising nice and high to the sky. Pushing through, rolling the shoulders back and pushing through the elbows and that fleshy part of the arms that are pressed into the mat. We're allowing our head to hang in line with the natural contour of our arms. And we're going to start to just rock on the inhale and rock back on the exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, we rock forward, keeping the shoulders pressed down, lots of length between shoulders and ears. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we come up to tippy toes. Exhale, we lower. Invitation to creep the feet in a little bit to keep the hips rising even further higher. The head might dip a little bit lower with the crown of the head maybe even touching the mat. Inhale, we come to tippy toes, rock forward. Exhale, we release. Inhale, we come to tippy toes, rock forward. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, release. Come down to wide-legged child's pose, Balasana. 3 deep, nourishing breaths. Let the full weight of the head touch the mat. And relax. Let's now bring the fingers back in to come up and together face each other in a comfortable seated position, Sukhasana. Inhale, we take our hands high. Exhale, we take them wide. Inhale, even wider we stretch. Exhale, we take the right to the left and we loop in the underneath arm. Take the gaze over the left shoulder and breathe. Tucking in the chin, keeping a long neck. And we look out with intention. We take the arms wide again, this time bringing the left arm across to meet the right, and right arm comes up to loop over, taking the gaze over the alternative shoulder now, and breathe. Once again, keeping a long neck, shoulders rolled down, and a gaze with intention and purpose. We open up the chest again. We take hands high. Exhale, the thumbs come to the back of the neck. Inhale, they come high in prayer pose. And exhale, it rains down. Hands come to heart center. Thank you so much for your time and your energy as always. And Thank you for this opportunity to practice together. I hope you enjoyed going deeper and your upper body feels ready to go. Namaste. I'll see you